Good morning, fam, and welcome back. There's something about fresh air in the morning, like a quiet reset before the day asks anything of you. Just a moment to step outside and exist for a second. It's a little too cold for the girls this morning. They did consider it, briefly, and decided absolutely not. I'm wondering my decisions right now as well. Starting with the small things, fresh water, little routines, quiet ways we take care of our space and them. I love giving it a fresh little spray out. And then, of course, they're getting filtered fridge water because the fur babies get the best around here. The plant babies needed a little love too. I like to think they can tell when you're being intentional, or maybe I just need them to. Plants are so intuitive, they can probably read our minds and we don't even know. What do you guys think? Do you think your plants know what you're thinking? Lil's little piggies are just sticking out, such cute little pink beans. Laundry was supposed to be a quick start, but of course there was already towels in there. So we adapt, add a few more things, and call it productive. I have some other nasty stuff I need to wash in that bin too, but I'm just not ready for that, so we'll just get this done for now. Adding some bleach because it be that nasty, so I always love to get the laundry going before my reset because then the washer's going at the same time. I love it. We're working together, baby. Letting the light in changes everything. It's like a room breathes a little differently. And of course, Grumpy Princess supervises from her tower, making sure everything is up to her standards. She's such a sweet thing, though. Movement has been feeling less like a chore lately, and more like a way to come back to myself. With Slobber Goblin closely monitoring, obviously. Not helpful, but committed. He likes to make sure I'm doing it just right. A quick snack moment. Nothing fancy, just something that feels good. A little banana, granola, and some agave. Simple, but intentional. I always pre-mix my yogurt and agave so it's nice and sweet. And then how do you like your banana? Do you like it to have a little bit of green on it, or do you like to be brown and sweet? I'm curious because I feel like bananas are so different across the board. So are you a brown banana or a green banana? Comment below and let me know. I always start to make it look pretty, but then I get impatient so that I just toss the rest on. So and then of course you gotta add that crunch. Amazing.
What do you want?
Of course. Marie always has to let me know that she's ready for some catnip. So you know what that time means. It's knit party. All the other meows were actually sleeping at this time, so it was a nip party for one, and Mother Snore needed this, honestly. She needed a little time to herself, a little time with the catnip. So I gave her some lovies and watched her eat her nip. She goes insane with it. Like to sprinkle a little bit on her, you know, get the vibes really going. Honestly, she's just so sneaking cute. And then of course she just always has to scratch her face so hard. I love it. Like, look at that. She's like, yes. It doesn't matter how much I scratch her ear or like they're not dirty. Like, she just is obsessed with scratching her face. Amazing. So good. Look at her just getting in there. She's getting in there so deep. Like, yas. Ooh, so good. You know it's good when it looks like that. Okay, this is where the real reset begins. I've been avoiding this for a while, honestly, and I think that's usually the sign that it's exactly what needs to be done. Like, am I right? Sometimes you have to make a bigger mess first to actually clear things out properly. I've always believed in that, so that's how we're starting. Not just cleaning, but resetting the space. I'm gonna move some of these because I have way too many and I don't use all of this is just clothes that I don't really use. So I'm gonna go through that today and get rid of some of these bins. This little shelf is kind of like my catch-all shelf and it's gotten way out of control, so I'm gonna try and tidy it up a bit. So we're taking everything out. Everything's gotta go in these two areas. We're not doing the whole closet today because I'm not ready for that kind of commitment, but I can do those shelves, go through my hanging clothes a little bit, and then rearrange my cubicle shelves a bit to make them a little bit more, I don't know, functional, to make them a little bit more functional within my life. Because right now I just have a lot of junk in here because I've been trying to get all my clothing into one area and I didn't realize I had this much crap. Let's be real. So let's take it all out and let's see what really needs to be in here. Does this really need to be in here or does it not? This is where we're at. So this is what the other room's looking like. Not bad. I mean, not as bad as I thought. Honestly, like round 2 of laundry because apparently today is sponsored by Clean Clothes. Putting everything back, but this time with a little more intention. Not just where it fits, but where it feels right. I've been trying to focus less on perfection and more on presence. Not everything has to be perfectly organized, just a little better than before. And honestly, that's hard for me as a perfectionist, but I'm growing to be okay with it. Or keeping an eye on me. Waking up from her nap actually after that nip party. This is everything that needs to find a new home that's not the closet. Going through all these little knickknacks and making them less cluttered has really helped my mind feel more at ease. So thanks for coming along with me, guys, on this little closet reorganization journey. Here is the final reset. Just like that, it feels lighter. Nothing dramatic, just enough to make the space feel like mine again. Of course, the laundry still finds its way to the couch. Some habits are harder to reset than others, but we fold it anyway, slowly, intentionally, trying to make even the ordinary parts feel a little softer. Ending the day the same way I started. Not perfect, just more present. If you liked this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.